Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon Ross. I am your host and dungeon master for tonight's episode of Bar 20, a show where myself and my friends come together over a virtual tabletop to play Dungeons and Dragons. Now, before we get started, just want to throw it out there that we're currently at 40 followers, and our current big stretch here is to hit 100 followers. So for that, we have a little bit of a fun gift here. When we reach 100 followers, we're going to be giving away a free hardback copy of the 5th edition Player's Handbook Guide. And it'll be signed by myself along with everybody at the table. So if you are having fun and enjoying the show, please share with your friends, your family, anybody that may have interest in Dungeons & Dragons. But, those out of the way, let's get on to tonight's episode. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back. Another week, and as you've seen in some of our socials, another week, another mayhem. So last we left off with everybody, we had just seen everyone move through the streets of the capital in their pursuits to find a way into the sewers to do a little bit of a job for one of the thieves guilds that they had tactfully acquired connections with through some other fun negotiations. They happened to find themselves on perhaps a miscommunicated or potentially wrong side of a conversation. So in order to do what they needed to be done, in order to chase down their quarry, they decided to take a job clearing some sewers so that the Thieves Guild could once again make use of these sewers. And last we left off, it was... Let me get this correct here. Initiative time. So let me get everybody on the board. So Tam and let's say, actually everybody eventually caught up on it and you were made aware of it. You heard the noise of what sounded like creatures moving rapidly throughout these sewers. And Tam, as you kind of came around a corner and looked, you just barely catch the edge of what looks like some giant rats making their way towards the rest of the party. And you had just enough time to look back, and I believe you'd said, "We've got creatures coming." And
We got a problem.
Yep. And then you imagine all of you got ready, and we will roll initiative.
I'll burn.
Oops.
Nice. That never happens.
How are we looking here? Oh man, we got some good initiative rolls going on here.
Threw something decent for once.
Real. Took you long enough, huh?
I was gonna say I've usually been bottom or near bottom of initiative. I'll take a 21.
Yeah, that's all right.
He had to get his one good rollout for the night done.
Yeah, one
Oh,
good
Lord.
roll. One.
I was just praying, please don't low roll, please don't low roll. I have a +8, please don't low roll.
Oh, that's funny.
It's not terrible to be at the bottom.
Alrighty then.
No.
It's Cathalia, what'd you get?
13.
13. Snow.
17.
17. Nice. Tam was 21, I believe.
Yas.
Nice. Kelvin.
10.
10. Solid. Everyone's double digits. Look at you guys go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Tam, you're up first.
Yeah. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'll step right here so I can get a full view. Oh, God, that's so much crud.
As you turn the corner, you realize that what was making these rats move so rapidly towards your direction was they are being hunted by what appears to be 2 giant spiders.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is they're going to get hunted from all angles here.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my whip. First of all, before we get into all of this, are these giant rats... Would I be able to tell if they're more than just big rats? Are they... do they seem supernaturally hardy, or maybe something different? I do have kind of experience with, dire creatures,
Right.
were creatures, like can throw up stuff like
make a nature
that.
check.
Nature check?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm not good at those, but let's give it a shot.
Not bad.
18. Not bad.
Nice.
Intelligence base. I'll take that.
that. So as you come around, and it's a bit of a quick glance, you just notice that they are just larger rats. They're probably
Okay, cool.
They are considered a medium-sized creature, but that's just for as far as token space. They're not.
Right.
They're probably as big as
Tall.
your upper body. They're not as they don't stand as tall as you or anything. But I would say if
Not quite the size of dogs, but almost.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, it's
You say that, but then there's a Chihuahua.
yeah. I'm thinking more like the
Real
medium-sized dogs. Yeah,
Anything less than 20 pounds is a cat.
and cats are useless.
Wow.
Hashtag Ron's-
Whoa.
Shade
God, that
thrown.
That is a direct quote from a show, and not my personal feelings on the matter.
Okay. Good talk.
I
So
think
I'll
that,
that one right on back.
that
No.
sounds like
Dig
a
your
war
own
psychic damage
grave.
to snow.
So I'm just gonna start whipping. That's 21 to hit.
Give me a strength check real quick.
Oh God. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, 19! Hey!
Nice.
That was in that 20 minus 1.
That was a
Because
natural
that's my
20.
dump stat.
Congratulations. You can dig your own grave just fine. So moving on.
Okay.
Retro.
Okay.
Oh.
8 slashing.
To this first one right here, I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Okay.
To that one, yes. It's not done.
Yeah. No, it's not a very hardy creature. You take whip around, give it one good crack, and
Crack.
it just goes down quickly.
Broke its neck. Gotcha. Cool. Alright, I am going to step forward 10 feet, even though I really don't want to cut myself off too far from the group. And I
No,
am going
do it.
to use my bonus action with my Tenet of the Vine abilities to make another attack with my whip with my bonus action.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit,
That will hit. Roll damage.
and that is 11 slashing on that one.
Nicely done.
Awesome.
Also,
So as that one
remove-
drops into the water, I am going to step back another 10 feet for 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 30 feet here, and I will end my turn.
Okay. Snow.
Oh boy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She sees that Tamriel didn't set off this glyph flipping thing in the water, so she's gonna come. Oh my god.
Told you. I took 2.
Okay. Well, she's going
I
to
didn't
see.
think. Never mind. I've done enough damage tonight.
She is going to see this mass of creatures,
Mm-hmm.
and the best thing she can think to do is to not deal with it herself. So,
this is
we are
going.
going. We are going to have our second wild shape, which is the last one we can do before we do a short rest.
Okay.
And she is going to drop Cinder right in the middle of all of them. Well, as many as she can get. Can I not pull that token?
If you need me to pull it, let me know. I'll do it.
If you could.
Absolutely.
She's gonna drop it right in between these two spiders.
Oh. So there.
Yes, sir.
See if you have control of it. If not, I'll do some editing real quick.
Let's see. I do.
Okay. That's where you want it to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, give me just a second. She should have full health, which she does not.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You can just add the 5 or I can do it.
If you can. I have no idea how to do that.
I gotcha.
Oh, wait, right there, I think. Cool, thank you. I was correct.
And is it just squares that touch, or is it a bigger radius of the burst?
Each creature within 10 feet.
10 feet, so... Oh, man.
That should be everything but this one here.
Yeah, sure enough. Is that a dexterity saving throw?
That is, yes, DC 13. Make the DM do work.
I noticed. Alright. Success. Here. What the fuck is going on right now? I just rolled 2 natural 20s back to back.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Glad we're getting those out of the way now.
Success. Success. One more for the spider. And what was the DC for it?
13.
What was it?
It's not very high. 13.
13? Okay, they all succeeded. Is it half damage?
I believe so. That might be no damage, actually. Doesn't say. Each creature within 10 feet, when it appears, must succeed on a saving throw or take 2d6 fire damage. Doesn't say. So I'll leave that up to you. I'm fine either way.
We'll just say none. If it's not
Cool.
specified, then it would say, on a...
Yeah.
Or half one succeed or something like that. So yeah, so Cinder just comes out of here, but you watch all the creatures just being quick on the draw. They just manage to move around the flames and skitter outside of any harmful heat. You see them get a bit discordant, but they don't take any damage, it seems.
And with that, not that it matters, but I believe I still have Pass Without a Trace for a while.
It's an hour
From the last game?
concentration, so yeah.
She's gonna leave that up then.
Okay.
I wasn't, sure time-wise how we were doing, but I think it was, we had a lot of time left.
Let's say probably 40 to half hour.
Okay.
Because you didn't
Yeah,
spend too
she'll
much
leave it
time
up
in the
then.
streets. You guys move pretty quick.
Then, because that is the action, bonus action for her own action, does she have 60 feet? She will burn a first level spell and cast Ice Knife at the closest ones. Which is... When it explodes, it'll be 5 feet. So she's gonna... It's not really gonna hit anything else. She's gonna just aim it at the one that's, like, directly across from her, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
This hole.
Got it. Is that another dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
DC, I don't think it made it.
DC 13.
The 12, that's a fail.
Okay, so first off is 17 to hit,
That hits.
and it itself takes 1d10 piercing damage. But there's nothing in range of it for that shatter, so the dex doesn't really matter.
Gotcha.
The original creature also has to takes that damage too.
Does it?
If it fails,
I thought
it
to
was-
save. Yeah.
The target and each creature within 5 feet. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Then... I believe it already rolled it, so that
Yeah,
would
it's
be
9
3
cold.
piercing and 9 cold damage, yeah. 12 total. Druids are hard, man. I'm learning all this spell stuff that I haven't had to do before. That will be her turn. So, movement action bonus.
Okay. That creature's dead. That creature's dead. That creature's turn. All right. This one's going to hightail it up to you, Snow. It's going to attempt to bite you.
Would Tam get to smack it on its way?
No. It did not go through his...
Okay.
It entered his threat range, but it didn't leave his threat range.
Yes, it did. 10 feet.
It's still within 10 feet, technically, so.
Technically.
He's still in reach of you. Yeah.
So
That's
I can
fine.
hit him from there?
With your whip.
With your whip, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Never mind. My bad.
Perfectly fine. Go for it.
Uh, 19 to hit.
Hits.
6 piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
And then that's its turn. Cathalia, you are up.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, oof. I had a plan until that thing moved.
Right now, you can just see that Tam has engaged with 2 creatures, and you saw him come back, and then you saw one just almost full tail run up the snow. You do hear, with your passive, obviously, you hear other noises down further in the sewer, but right now, that is your current vision.
Let's see. I'm gonna come forward a little. Oh boy. So I can kind of see down there now.
Now you can kind of see down there, that's correct. You can see Cinder down there. Almost.
I can see a spider.
Yep.
I promise you it gets worse the farther down you go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not looking good from over here.
So I know I ask this a lot because for some reason just visually it's not clicking. If I were to try and shoot the spider, I wouldn't hit Tamriel. Or is he like right where I need
Tamriel
to
is
If you'd
be?
have
I
a
would say
line of sight.
Tamriel is not like a huge guy. He could, and also would imagine that with the way he is aware of his teammates, you could probably get a shot through him. I wouldn't impose any disadvantage or anything
Half
crazy
cover or
for
anything?
just that. Yeah, not for that. Now, if Tamriel was like a bigger barbarian or something like that, I'd say, but he's kind of more of a light
And especially
fighter.
Okay.
So I'll let you take that shot.
I will totally try and take that shot.
Okay.
It'll be this spider that I can actually see.
All right, gotcha.
Eh?
That'll hit.
20 to hit? Sweet. So that's 10 piercing.
All right, got it.
And I'm just going to stay right where I'm at. For now.
Okay. Next
Let's
is
see.
my turn.
God.
The swarm is going to move into Tamriel's space. And it is going to surround him and attempt to bite him.
What is this a swarm of?
Swarm of rats.
Rats.
So these ones are smaller.
Yes, much smaller.
Awesome.
13 to hit? I don't believe that hits, does it?
Nah, bro.
All right, yeah, you are
15. My
are-
armor
Yeah.
strong.
you are swarmed over by these creatures crawling all over you, biting and clawing, but they don't seem to pierce through your armor yet.
Yet is a great operative term.
It
One I
sure
hope you don't
is.
get to use again.
And these rats are actually going. This swarm is going to move up and actually dive into the waterway and still continue to push. It's going to use its full movement and dash just to get up there in just an attempt to flee. This one is going to. This spider is going to move here, seeing a potentially new meal show up. It's going to attempt to bite Cinder. Oof. 11 a hit?
Nope. AC 13.
I didn't think so. That was with advantage. All right. The one across from it will attempt to gain advantage. There we go. 20 to hit?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Make a Constitution saving throw for Cinder, please.
She has a +2, so. Oop. Didn't want to do that. Natural 20.
Nice.
22.
There, I believe it's. Just check something real quick. Half as much on a failed save. Okay. So Cinder takes 4 points of piercing damage and 5 points of poison damage.
Whew. 9 damage.
Then this other one's going to come up. And it's actually, I'm just going to... how can I represent this? This spider is going to move up to here, but you also see it begin to climb up the wall. So this one here is actually like 5 feet up the wall.
Okay.
And that is all of my creatures. Kelvin, bringing up the bottom of initiative. What would you like to do?
First, I'm gonna cry a little bit.
Okay. Crying is a free action.
It
Feel
Can I-
bad, brother.
Can I see? No, I can definitely. So I could see the rats that are currently attacking Tamriel.
Oh yeah, he is swarmed with them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with a. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with a mind sliver.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw. DC 14.
Wow. Natural 20.
Oh my
minus
god.
4.
So still a 16.
Still made it. Yep.
Jeez.
This
All
is
right,
for all
so
the
nothing
ones I
happens.
didn't roll Monday night when I should have.
And yet you didn't fare nearly as poorly as some of the others.
No, I did get to kill the weird Hydra. That felt nice.
Yeah.
Is
That thing was legit.
If you save, it's just nothing, right? Because it's cantrip.
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do right now.
That's all you got?
Bonus action. Please don't hurt me.
Got it. Tam, top of initiative. You are swarmed.
Swarmed. Swarmed means I cannot move.
I believe you can still move. Let me double check on that real quick.
They're just
It just
surrounding
goes
you.
with you.
Oh, it goes with me. Cool. Well, in that case, it's what I would probably... It's
Yeah, you can move. It just goes with you.
terrible words ever used. It's what my character would do. He wouldn't focus on himself being attacked. He would make sure Snow is okay. So I'm going to crack that whip
Okay.
and try and clear the giant rat in front of her.
Okay.
As soon as the computer catches up. There it goes. Oh, a 9.
Does not hit.
Bonus action. Try it again.
That'll hit.
Better? Nice. Oop, 9 slashing.
Yeah, let's hit the first one.
I didn't mean to double click.
It's alright. You fell the creature. Nice.
Huzzah!
Anything else?
No, I'm done. I'm not moving anywhere because the position I'm in affords me the best ability to keep everybody kind of in front of us.
Alright. Snow?
Bonus action. She will command Cinder to use her Flame Seed attack,
Okay.
which is a range of 60 feet. So,
Okay.
what she's going to do is she's going to have Cinder aim for this one that's trying to climb over the wall.
Okay.
So, give me just a sec. Is it not going to do that for me? Nope, it's being weird. Okay. It's the old-fashioned way. +5 to hit, so that's 8.
Don't think that's gonna make it.
Nope.
Nope.
For her own action, so many things that she could possibly do, but which one is the best one to do?
So many options.
she's going to cast the Primal Savagery cantrip on herself and
Okay.
try and smack this swarm that is
Trying to escape through the water.
trying to escape, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Roll the hit.
Nope. That's even worse.
Does not hit. You go to take a swing down at it, but just as your claw reaches in with your extended, I guess claws, I should say paw, whatever. But as you reach down in, you just find water as some of the rats that were in your path of aim just duck under real quick.
He recoils from the water and flicks it off of her paw as much as she can.
The little flick.
Uh-huh.
Water's on my
yeah.
paw. Get off.
An 8 and a 7. Okay, then. That is her turn.
Okay. That creature's dead. Oh, my creatures are dying. Why? Cathalia, it is your turn.
Okay. Do I see those that went in the water?
You can see them, yes. You watched as she went down with her swipe. You saw some of them just almost saw it coming, so they dove under the water for a second and came right back up. So you can
They're the
see
ones
this,
harassing Tam, too, right?
Yeah, and the other one's on Tam.
Okay.
I'll save those for another day. I'm gonna go for that spider again. The
this
first
or
one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a hit.
11.
And that does not hit. You take a shot, and it hits a kind of a thicker part of its hide, and the arrow just kind of deflects off. Just pong, pong.
Of course. I think that's it.
That's it?
Because I don't... Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, the swarm that's on Tamriel is up.
Yeah.
See if it can make its bite attack. Ooh, 15 to hit.
15 just barely hits.
All right. You take 12 points of piercing damage
Oh,
as the swarm has began to find its way through your armor and kind of into the softer points to really get at you. Ever so slowly turning you into its meal.
to hell with that.
I will say this swarm is more concerned about leaving than it is trying to fight anything. So it's just going to... It will disengage. And it will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and off the map.
Oh, man.
The giant spiders surrounding Cinder will take their bites at it.
Yes.
Not with a 9.
Nope. Miss.
Perhaps the next one will fare better. With a 20 it will.
Yep.
And can I get a con save for Cinder, please?
And again, that's a +2, so 9.
It's a fail. Cinder takes 4 points of piercing damage and 7 points of poison damage.
That is all of her HP, so Cinder disappears.
Okay. Cinder vanishes. The druidic tether that brought this fire creature forward seemingly severed for the moment. The last one will begin to skitter along the wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then actually drop to ground level. And then... yeah, it's hungry. It's going to use its movement to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's going to move to you, Snow. That's all it can do.
All right.
Kelvin, your turn.
I would like to take a step forward.
Okay.
So is it what I can see on the map?
Yes.
Can I see the spider that's over here? I can see a little bit of it.
You know your sister's been shooting at something, and you see a part of it. You don't have a great line of sight on it from where you're at back there.
I can see a little bit of it, though.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Bane.
Okay.
I'm going to target the spider in front of Snow, the swarm on Tamriel, and then that spider leg.
Okay. That's a charisma saving throw, I believe.
Charisma saving throw, 14.
Far spider fails. Close spider
And it's the
fails.
yellow circle.
Swarm succeeds.
Ah, I hate that one.
Would you wanted yellow for yours?
Yeah, it was yellow.
Wrote that down.
They are.
I wrote that down.
Baned.
I made sure to write that down so we wouldn't forget.
Nicely done.
And seeing how bad someone is currently looking, I am going to I go to reach out my hand, and instead of just saying some healing words, my hand makes a weird motion, and in the space right above Tamriel, a mace forms as I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, oh god, that hit it! and I am going to take a swing at the
Me.
yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at kind of around Tam a little bit, but trying to hit those stupid rats. Does the 17 hit?
Oh. Wow.
Hang on, I'm giving you permissions to move your own spiritual weapon.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. 17 does hit.
And it was literally, I put it right above him, so it's like on him.
Okay.
He just swings down. Whoop. For 11 force damage.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Please tell me that clears these things off of me.
Most of them are gone. And Tam, it's a weird experience for you as you kind of have your whip. You're standing there, you're ready, your whip's up, and you feel this just little bit of light appear above you. And as you look up, you see this mace of spectral energy just form, and you watch as it rears back. You're like, oh god, this is how I die. It's going to come down on me. And it just comes straight down and swings right through you. It completely passes through your body harmlessly, but you watch as just a huge, just a scattering of these rats are just flung from you.
Oh, thank God.
There you go, buddy. I know what I'm doing. A little scared thumbs up.
Yeah.
Turn around with a big thumbs up back.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay. Tam, you're up.
Oh
Okay.
yes, 5 feet back, so I hide from that other spider.
Gotcha.
I am going to. So, unfortunately, my game glitched and I lost the map there for a second. So I am trying to reload roll 20.
Okay.
So if you mind doing some rolls for me,
No.
I am to attack the spider that is in front of Snow. Again, clearing my allies before doing anything to help myself, especially since other people are helping me help myself,
Yeah.
if that makes sense, but yes.
Easy enough. Just gonna take a straight swing at it.
Yep. Snap the whip.
I believe that 14 doesn't. It does. All right.
Woot woot.
For 8 slashing.
Cool. Bonus action. I'm gonna do it again.
That'll hit. And that'll finish.
Awesome.
It off.
Awesome.
Nicely done. Nicely done. You now have Snow in front of you. There is a pile of 2 creature corpses. There's a giant rat kind of in front of you and to the left a little bit. And then now there is a dead giant wolf spider kind of down and to the right a bit. There's just right there, just...
Just flicks her paw at them.
yeah.
Not happy.
No, she hates it down here right now.
Anything else for your turn?
I don't blame.
Okay. Snow.
This might be stupid, but she's gonna do it anyway. 5, 10, trying to avoid that glyph.
Mm-hmm.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
So that she can get in range of both of these spiders, because they're both on the ground, correct?
They would be like, you're currently like probably about anywhere from knee to thigh deep in what is not very fun looking liquid.
That's fine.
/
She'll deal with it later.
questionable things. So they're slightly above you, not by much, not enough to make too much of a difference, but they're probably about.
Okay.
Like I said, you're probably about currently like down to thigh level in water.
In
Good to know.
quotations.
Yeah, water in quotations.
That is not a Snickers bar.
Nope.
It is not.
Totally not.
Nasty.
And that is why I stayed on land.
Yeah, she wants to make sure she catches both of these guys, though.
I'm gonna guess Burning Hands.
No, she is going to cast 2nd level Thunder Wave at them.
Oh
Ooh.
So-
goodness.
15-foot cube
Yep.
in front of her. Constitution 13 save.
Constitution saving throw. That's what I was looking for. Fail. Fail. They both fail.
And damage. And they get pushed back 10 feet.
Whew. 5, 10, 5, 10.
She knows this is highly suicidal, but she's mad.
That's okay.
So.
As you do this, one of them just, as your thunder wave goes off, it just, and it just shatters the one on the left. The one on the right just drags into the ground as it tries to hold itself, but gets scooted back, and it is looking hurt. You can see this just what would it be, cracks in its hide, the blood dropping down. This is there, not looking good.
Okie dokie. Bonus action. She is going. Oh wait, no, I can't do that because that would be another. Never mind.
Okay.
Can't do 2 in 1 turn. So, has she already used this? She has not, because she didn't move last round. She will. Well. That's kind of a gray area, actually.
What you got?
So, feline agility allows you to double your speed. Should I do that before I would move? Ideally?
Is there action consumption, or is this happens?
It's a special ability. Just says when you move on your turn, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. So technically I would have 60 feet, but I have already used all of my movement to get up there.
Yeah, but I'd say their intention there was, if you choose to use this, you're just getting another free 30 pretty much. So it doesn't
Cool.
matter if you have 0 left in your tank, quotations in your tank, but if
Yeah.
you just choose to use it, this means you're getting another 30 for free pretty much. I'd imagine that's where they were trying to go with that.
Okay.
I wouldn't be the kind of person like, no, you need to state you're going to use that at the beginning of your return. If you want to use it, you can use it. That's nothing that's too crazy going to break the game. If it's just, I'm going to move my other 30 feet now.
Yep. She's backing the fuck up.
Okay?
Because she's
I'm
afraid of that spider. That spider
Run
is not
away!
dead. And she saw how badly those spiders hurt when they took out Cinder, so she's not taking that chance.
Right.
As much of a chance as possible, because she doesn't know what their speed is.
No,
But-
it does.
Cool. That will be her turn.
Just taking some notes real quick. All right. Next. All my creatures are dead. Cathalia, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go down here and kind of step around the dead things.
Okay.
Things. I don't know. I just see the one token.
I would say I'd let you, as you move by, you just kind of boot one into the waterway. Just
Nasty.
right over the glyph.
Okay. Does it do anything? Or is it just there?
Just stays there.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the one spider that I see now.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah.
That'll
Hey,
hit.
19.
And
Yay.
you walk over. Kind of see the spider's already hurt. It's starting to get real jittery. You just take your one arrow and just right in the middle of its fangs and pincers, and it just drops.
Nice.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna kind of scoot a little bit, like, around Snow to get here,
Okay.
and then there.
Okay.
But I still have my bow drawn in case something pops up.
Okay.
But I don't see anything, so I will stop right here.
All right. End your turn?
Yes.
All right. At the end of Cathalia's turn, that will be the end of combat.
I live.
Yay!
Is it?
All of you take a minute and you kind of listen. And all really you can hear, Kelvin, you just hear the sound of that swarm that just flew past you, continuing down the waterway and away from you. But at the time, nothing seems to be coming your way or trying to assail you. So, what do you guys do?
Take half a second
Okay.
and take a deep breath,
Okay.
breathing through my mouth, because if I breathe, and I am going to kind of lean against the wall and dust myself off, make sure there aren't any dead rat bodies in my.
You do actually
And,
find one that's still alive, and it's like wriggling around trying to get away from you.
Ew.
I'm gonna just toss it in the water.
Yeah, it had 1 hit point left. I forgot about it until now. So there's just one lonely rat just crawling around inside your armor.
Oh.
And that's why I hate swarms.
So
Yep.
You just push you into the water.
At least you
Yeah.
didn't have a swarm of spiders on you.
I would rather have spiders. Because rats are horrendous. Everybody okay? Anybody need anything before we, collect ourselves?
I'm doing
Alright.
just fine.
Okay. I guess I will continue to lead us onward. Hoping to God that my map will and the game will load again.
Okay. So all of you continue on from here?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So all of you move further down the sewerway. You make that right you saw on the elbow there. And then you begin to move further down. I need everyone to make a survival check.
Oh, why couldn't I have that 5 minutes ago?
Natural 20 from Snow. Very nice.
Nice.
23.
Seven from Kelvin.
Yeah, you're doing great, bud. You're not lost at all.
I'm just following my friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you are.
That's probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah, you know that one rat. Hey, where you going, good buddy?
Come back. Hey.
Chase him. I want to be your friend.
So, it's easily success. So all of you keep moving. I'm sorry. Kelvin's lost in the sauce, trying to find out where that rat went. Snow, you're kind of up there with Tam as he's got the
Yep.
map out, and you're kind of just slightly in front of him, not really guiding him, but just making sure he doesn't fall off into the sides while he's looking at the map and studying where everything is.
Mm-hmm.
And as the two of you get to a point to where you see another kind of an exit way or a grate, you kind of notice you have moved in the correct direction. Because there was another offshoot there, but two of you paused for a minute. But with that natural 20, the both of you kind of talked it out, and you were like, "We need to go, down this particular path, not that way." So as you moved through that, and continue to navigate these sewers, you see another exit way, like, yeah, we went the right way. We're good. So, probably have a good, say if you're moving carefully, what is your travel speed for the party?
It's as fast as your slowest person, right?
Yeah, but I mean, there's a difference between moving, are you moving your full 30 feet quickly every 6 seconds, or are you kind of a little more of a slower walk to look around and make sure everything's okay?
I imagine we'd probably be taking our time, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I try to find my rat friend.
Yeah.
Come
15,
on.
20 feet at the most.
Okay.
Like, not quite half, but also not full. So, 20 is good.
Okay. So all of you are moving on, and you see another one of those, like, as you've been going, those glyphs have been in the waterway. Like, you can see them faintly glowing through the water or the darkened liquid and items that are moving through it.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Ew.
say, actually, even two up front. Give me a perception check.
Who?
Snow and Tam.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's my internet or what's going on, man, but I still cannot connect. Like, it's timing out, it's interrupted, it's just acting like a jerk. I swear to God, I'm trying. I really don't know what's going on. I'm about to just restart the whole computer and be back in a minute.
Go for it.
Well, we can just take an early break. Give you some time to figure that
Because
out.
that was totally fine up through.
Yeah, we'll just take a quick 10-15 minute break. We'll take care of these issues on our end, everybody. Thank you for your patience with it, and we'll see you about 10 to 15.
Sorry, guys.
Nah, it's all
I'll
right.
give you this before I forget, though.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that. Okay, got it.
December, I could probably talk to Jas about taking some of the holiday fund and stuff
We'll see.
for upgrading. We'll see.
All right.
I
For
will
now-
say I do hear your audio popping still, but it's not as bad as it was.
Damn.
We can.
I don't know what the hell to do with that.
We'll cover it later.
All
Welcome
right.
back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. We've hopefully got the issue resolved, and we will continue on with tonight's session. For the break,
Yes.
everyone was moving through the sewerway after a very successful all-around survival checks. There was one or two kind of offshoots you weren't sure about, but using your map and Snow's natural 20 for survival, you managed to keep yourselves perfectly fine on the path. And I will say, as we're moving, Snow, you would pick up on that the liquid that is in this middle channelway seems to be constantly moving in a singular direction.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that you pick up on as you've kind of moved down through these places. And you also would pick up on, check my notes here. You've picked up on a skeleton or two. Not full ones, but partials.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly picked clean, it seems, by the elements of whatever resides down here normally. And of course, also you see these odd glowing glyphs that seem to be spaced out anywhere from 50 to 100 feet.
I kind of didn't want to do this, but I don't think it hurts to. She obviously knows it's there, so she doesn't need to detect magic, but she will use it because it also will tell her it's School of Magic.
So you're going to cast Detect Magic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you get up to one of these glyphs, and you look down on it, and focus on your druidic nature, extending your will to the weave. And as you look at this glyph, give me an Arcana check.
19.
As you're looking at it, you're trying to think what it could be, and the school you see is transmutation. And then
Okay.
you're like, damn, that's really smart. It's a permanent glyph of control water.
Okay. Cool.
I will also say that as you do this, kind of, because for 10 minutes, or no, I'm sorry, it lasts for how long?
10 minutes. Concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration
Okay.
10 minutes. So Pass Without a Trace will have dropped.
Yeah.
Because, like she said, she thinks it's worth it to know if it's dangerous or not.
Yeah. And I would say, let me check some numbers real quick. Snow. Oh, yeah, easy. With your passive perception, yeah. You, kind of as you're looking around, this little bit of a, kind of a glisten over her eyes. Kelvin, you watch as her eyes kind of look to you and then down to your dominant hand. And Snow, what you see, whatever item that's wrapped around his hand is giving you a little glow of magic to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very strong, but it is there.
I should also be able to know what that magic belongs to.
I would say for this, let me just check something real quick. It would be, you're getting hints of you see like kind of a hue for evocation, but
Mm-hmm.
kind of, you know how like you have like neon lights that are multicolored to where like the main part is one color but the outer aura is a different color.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, or like when you like outline text in that,
Yeah.
you kind of see the evocation school glow, and then around it you see this kind of brighter, almost like a divine thread around it.
Okay.
You okay, Snow?
Just a second. I'm actually writing this shit down. Especially the glyphs of control water. That way I don't forget about them, because that way I just remember that they're not. Those ones aren't dangerous.
And I would say for that part, you probably spoke it out loud. Like you actually probably said, "Wow, that's pretty smart. They're glyphs of control
Mhm.
water."
That's very interesting.
She'll kind of give Kelvin a bit of a look, but she's not going to say anything.
Okay.
So, from there, we will continue 3/4 pacing it on.
As all of you are moving along, let me make sure I get all of you onto the map first before I move you. We're going to do what's called a pro gamer move. Make sure I get all of you properly placed. I imagine Tam and Snow, would you be on the same side of the waterway, or?
Yeah, we were. I mean, if we were moving, if she was keeping an eye on me to keep me from falling in the water, we would absolutely be on the same side.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's
Although if
slightly in
I'm
front of
less
you.
focused on reading, I would probably have pushed a little bit past her. Not much,
Okay.
but if I'm not actively reading the map, I will kind of step forward.
Okay. So I'll place you in front.
So I was gonna say we're kind of like trading off. When I'm stopping to like look at the map, she steps ahead, and then when I'm not actively looking at the map, I'm stepping ahead.
Okay.
It's for me.
Get your
Kind of
guys
zigzagging.
drug onto the map.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. I will say, as you are coming up, everybody can hear this easily and see it. You see probably, let me check my distance here.
Oh god.
Actually, no one sees this. Everyone give me a perception check.
Another one?
Another one.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Natural 20. Nice, Kelvin.
Word. 16. Not terrible.
Nice. So your
So, what do my elf eyes see?
Your elf eyes see
Effing nothing.
darkness in front of you, but you hear the sound. It's a familiar sound, but not from these sewers. And then as you kind of focus on it for a minute, you're like, that's a goblin. I know that sound. They've taken the halflings to Waterdeep. Oh my gosh. All of you are awful. Truly awful.
We love you.
I know. I would say, Kelvin, you can make out the sound of what seems to be goblin-related noises off in the distance, along with the sound of claws against stone heading in the direction of the party.
Do dwarves have claws? Against stone?
Do
No, just
dwarves have claws?
yes, because dwarves love stones.
I want to see that now.
That would be kind of cool. Oh, murder mittens! for dwarves.
I will.
Trademark.
We
I
can
will
call
relay.
them stone cutters.
Oh my god.
We are gonna make so much content for Wizards of the Coast now.
So much.
I will relay that information to the party about the sounds of claws on stone and what sounds like a goblin.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I make sure my bow's ready.
Okay. Cathala, you notch an arrow.
Whip is at the ready, and I'm going to try and creep ahead of the party just a little bit.
Okay.
At least until I can get close enough. Maybe, I don't know, 35 feet ahead?
Go ahead and move. 5, 10,
30 feet ahead, because that would be,
move.
30 feet would be one movement.
Right. 5, 10. Just move 15 feet for me.
15. Okay.
You see one of these giant rats come into your dark vision, and it is bolting in a direction of the party.
But it's obviously fleeing something.
It is fleeing something.
Huh. Well then, I am going to get ready.
Okay. You're the only one that sees us so far. Is there anything you do in these
Yeah, I'm gonna
few
call.
seconds before we go into combat?
I'm gonna call out more rats.
Okay. Tamriel looks back to the party. More rats! Cathala, you're ready with an arrow. Snow, what do you do?
I was just like frustrated at the fact that there's more in the way.
Okay.
Yeah, she's. Well, no, she can't do that. She's gonna just prep a first level spell.
Okay. What are you holding?
Ace knife.
Got it. Kelvin.
I am going to wait until I get within range of something and a mind sliver.
Yes,
Nice.
you're holding that. Okay, everybody.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
I am ready to cast the whip spell.
The whip spell. Got it.
Whip spell. Oh!
And Kelvin? And Tam.
Wow.
Wow! 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 What's your
Aw.
dex though?
Not as high as yours.
Okay, cool.
An ogre versus
Nice.
an elf. I wonder who wins.
Not as high as yours. That's great.
Ooh, I move fast.
15.
You have a 15?
Yeah,
Yeah,
15
I got-
deck.
All right,
my
yeah, I got a 17.
Goodness. These rolls. Cathalia,
Yes, sir.
what do you got? Is your roll?
12.
12. Snow.
Yeah.
And
10. Tan 21. Kelvin 21. Monsters. Auto roll. Start. That's unfortunate. It does not do the tiebreaker for me. Fixed. Tam, ever ready, up first. What do you do?
At least tonight, anyway.
Tonight, anyways.
I am going to sneak 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 feet ahead of where I was to
Okay.
try and see what is chasing.
Okay.
And I am going to... Oh, man. Ready in action. If either the giant rat or whatever's chasing the giant rat gets into my range. Crack that whip. Now. End of turn.
As you move up, your dark vision reveals to you another giant rat and what seems to be another swarm, all moving towards the party's direction.
God, I hate swarms. Okay.
Kelvin, you're up. What do you do?
I'm going to move 30 feet forward. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Do I see what do I see so far?
You would see just barely the edge
one
of
rat.
This one.
Okay. I am going to hold my action to cast a Mind Sliver on anything that looks like it is, well, anything that aggressively, if anything attacks Tam, I'm going to cast a spell at it. Mind Sliver.
Gotcha. Cathalia, you're up. Snow, you're on deck. They all rolled horribly on the auto roll.
Yes.
I'm gonna scoot up behind Kelvin again.
Okay.
Uh,
I would say where you're at, you cannot see any enemies.
okay.
They are just
I
beyond
will-
the range of your dark vision.
I will hold shooting until it looks like something is going to attack either Kelvin or Tanriel.
Okay.
He holds the shoot spell.
Yes, that one. Yes.
So you've got your arrow out, pulled back and ready. Kelvin, you're there concentrating on your spell. Snow?
She's going to take her movement.
Okay.
So that should be 30. Oh, wait, no, sorry. 30 right there.
Yes.
I would say you can see what Tam sees.
Yeah.
She knows it didn't work before, but she's going to try it again. She's going to throw her ice knife right in the middle of all three of them.
Do you need to target a creature to do that?
Oh, good point. Magic is magic, so... Yeah, I fling it at a creature within range. Damn it! Fine, she'll just take the front one. She's gonna throw ice at it, because that's all she can do.
Okay, roll to hit.
17?
That definitely hits. What is the DC for the dex save?
13.
13, yeah.
Alrighty then. Just gonna roll it 3 times.
Well, it's only going to affect one of them, right?
Yeah. It's just
I'll
that
be
one that it
close
hit.
enough away.
No.
Yeah,
It's
the giant
within
rat's
5
not the
feet.
swarm.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, 5 feet is not enough.
Okay,
So, just one.
gotcha.
That's still 2d6 cold damage, but,
As a fail.
so 19 damage. That's kind of overkill.
Oh, that's definitely dead.
Yeah, that. Oof. Frustrated and angry and just not having a good time so far. Snow, you just take your paw and you form as these tendrils of cold energy move into your palm. You create this just gnarly looking dagger, and it's a little larger than like your normal size throwing dagger. And you just huck it, Tam, right past your head. You just feel
God
this cold sliver,
damn,
this
Snow.
little spray of cold across your ear as you watch it sink right into that first rat, and it just drops.
And then shatters.
And then you watch as it, these ice shards go everywhere. They stick into the wall. Some hit the water, splashing.
Eh.
Nicely done.
Thank you. That is all she can do this turn, so.
All right. Well, my creature's dead, so the other creature will go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15. It will... I can't quite get past you. Could go in the water. And... it will actually move between Snow and Tam. It's just trying to run.
Hold on, before it gets to that point, as soon as it entered my range,
That's right. That'll hit.
24 hit
24
for
to hit.
9 slashing. Just kind of crack it right in its
And
face
as
and
this
kind of
scared
snap that
creature is
neck.
coming
And
at you. You just take it out.
Oh.
no, I'm almost missing half my health because of these things. There is no awe.
I was terrified.
And it can be terrified in the next life.
Kelvin, you watch as you hear that the whip crack and Tamriel disposes of one of the larger rats. You're like, all right, yeah. And then you look down the walkway and you see this, what looks to be like a carpety tangle of just teeth and claws and little fangs running towards you. It is a jumbled
God.
mess. Coming full bore down that place.
All right.
And then my other creatures get to go.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, God. Shit.
30. You watch as coming up behind this swarm, Kelvin, coming into your dark vision, and Tamriel as well, you see this kind of like armored, like, you know when like you give your little brother your stuff, like your football pads, and he puts them on, and they're just huge?
Oh, my God.
You see this goblin in obviously human armor, but it's just been like, it's like leather belted over and fastened on, and it's dragging like what should be a short sword to a normal person, but it's a goblin, so it's dragging like a long sword at this point. And it's just, you see it like its mouth open, it's looking at this swarm like it's dinner time, and it is just rushing right behind it. Uses full
All
movement
right.
to get there, and you see this goblin come up. Tam, this one seems a little less armored, a little more normal. It is holding a scimitar, and you see it comes up to the rat, looks at the rat, looks at you, and takes like a defensive fighting position. Tam, it's your turn.
Okay.
Quick question: would any of these, as they are moving forward, but they did not actively attack, would I still get my held action?
I'd say they'd be aggressive looking. So if you wanted to go ahead and, because you're not,
And I don't know about.
Definitely-
yeah, you don't lose.
I
your
don't-
spell slot
Definitely,
if
at
you don't
least
use
the
it.
goblin.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that the rats is like the bad guys.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll throw it at the goblin in front of me.
Okay.
Oh.
Mind Sliver. DC 14.
That's a
Intelligence save.
fail.
All right. 5 psychic.
Got it. All right, Tam, your turn.
Step right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the swarm for them. I'm gonna attack the normal-looking goblin first
Okay. Roll to hit.
because he seems like he'll be easier to knock on his ass. 20 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, 7 damage.
7 damage. He has 7 hit points.
Boom, baby.
Nicely done. So you take your whip, you kind of crack it down on the rat, and then as you kind of bring it in to loop it around, kind of that stallment in the air, you see the goblin come up, so you just bring it around the other side, and catch him on the back end.
Crack. Out like a light.
Dunzo, yeah. Taking him kind of like,
Cool.
I would say, is there a blunt? Like, how's your whip ending? Is it got is it like the normal end of a leather whip, like a braid, or does it actually have something on the end of it?
No, it's braided. I have not attached anything to the end of it yet. I'm sure eventually I will put something gnarly,
Okay.
but for right now, I am not at a point where I think I could utilize it fully to its potential.
Okay, then yeah, you just use that bit of that quick snap at the end there to just
Yes.
go quick, right at the goblin's neck, and it just drops, and you just think in your head, well, at least it was fast. Anything else for your turn?
So I reread one of my abilities, and apparently it's only against the same creature, so I will not be able to use my bonus action against Lil Army down there.
Okay.
So if I wouldn't have killed the goblin on the first strike, I would have been able to hit him a second time with a bonus action.
Gotcha.
So I am done.
Okay. Kelvin.
What is the economy of just grabbing my sister and like going across the river?
If she allows you to, it's it's not contested grapple. You just go, but to make the jump would be pure strength of body, so athletics.
If I just want to walk through the grab her and like walk across.
Well, there is a bit of like a drop. It's not a huge one, but it would be it would be double your movement. You would be moving at half movement. You'd be moving half speed, pretty much.
I think she can do it on her own. I'm gonna get across the river.
Okay.
Wow.
I can't carry you.
So Kelvin
Tim?
has found religion and follows the patron saint of farewells. Bye, Felicia.
So I'm gonna go across.
Cathala, you just been abandoned by your brother.
I
will
give her the look and
definitely
it's
not
like,
miss.
and I move and I tell her just to get across.
Okay.
I will
And
definitely not miss the next time I aim at you.
Whoa.
and I'm going to toll the dead, the goblin.
The goblin?
Yes.
Okay. Say wisdom save? Correct?
Yes, at a wisdom 14.
Oof. Big fail.
on a 3 necrotic damage on a d12.
Got it. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Cathalia.
I follow suit and go over.
Okay.
And attacking is an action, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And then moving is also an action. Or no, I can.
Movement is its
Moving
own,
is separate.
Thing.
economy.
I'm gonna shoot the goblin.
Okay, roll to hit.
Or the thing that looks like a goblin, whatever that is.
That'll hit.
Yay!
All right, you take your shot, kind of looking at for a minute. You can see where the armor is just too large for him. You find a really easy opening and just get a really good arrow to sink in, kind of down below the clavicle a bit. Not quite as lethal as you want it to be, but you know it looked like it hurt a lot.
8.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Snow.
Well, Snow is not liking the situation right now. But she really can't do too much about it right now. So she's gonna look at that swarm of rats over there.
Mm-hmm.
Really doesn't want to deal with them. She is going to burn her last first level slot and cast Thunderwave at them. At first level.
Okay.
So that is
right?
Constitution 13.
Fail. Oh, I'm terrible right now.
What is Thunderwave? Oh, you said Thunderwave?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't that a self like like a push out AOE? Isn't it a
Mhm.
range of self?
It says self/15-foot cube.
So anything that's within a 15-foot cube of you is going to take that damage and have to make a con save.
That doesn't go directional?
It's
No,
forward
a
from where
cube.
you cast, I thought.
Yeah, but she has to cast it on herself. I mean, you can play it how you want to play it, but
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry.
like you cast it like
Yeah.
it
I get you.
pushes
My
out
bad.
from yourself.
Yeah, no, then she wouldn't do that because she knows you two are both in range of that.
Yeah, the close. What you're thinking of is actually its second level, and that's shatter.
Yeah. My bad. Then never mind. She will throw another ice knife at it because she still doesn't want to fuck with them. So that is Dex 13, not Con. And that will not hurt any of her friends.
Oof. Big fail.
10 to hit. Doubt it.
10 just hits.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah,
Sweet.
And you said they failed?
they failed.
Cool. Let's roll this. 10 thunder damage.
Thought you cast Ice Knife.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Wrong one. They're right on top of each other, okay? Listen. I'm not paying attention. Magic is hard, okay?
Very true. That's why I stick
15.
to things that
Be
hit
barbarians, because magic is hard.
Right? 15 total.
15 points of damage. Nice. So once again, you watch as Snow brings up that ice dagger, just kind of apparating out of thin air, and she just hucks it right across the way. It hits in the middle of this carpet swarm of rats, and then just shrink. Instead of like you don't really see like shards jut out because of the sheer density of what's around it, but you just see what looks like this like spiky crystal ball just immediately form after she throws it.
Cool.
Anything else?
That is all of her spells burnt. So I do not believe she can do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, she's out.
Creature's dead. Creature's dead. This creature's alive.
Oh
Hurt
no.
And scared, it will continue to run. Off the map. It just takes off. You watch as the swarm just leaves half as dense as what it was. It is gone. Next is this guy looking angrily that his dinner has escaped him. He looks across the way at Tam and will leap at him.
Oh, Jesus.
And as it leaps at him to land here, it's going to make attacks. As it comes through the air, you see it pull out that too large for itself scimitar and brings it down. 2 hands.
Oh, you have got to be shitting me. As it lands in front of me.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
5 slashing damage.
Okay.
As he lands, he swings up another one. 23 to hit.
Hits.
8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And it what languages do you know, Goblin?
No.
I do.
Shouts at you in to Tam, it shouts at you in an incomprehensible language. To Cathalia, you're like, oh wow, that was dirty. Oh,
Can't believe you said that about his mother.
I know.
What about my mother?
Right?
You never seen an Inquisitor rage before.
Tamriel, top of initiative. It's your turn.
So, here's the thing. I don't like getting hit. I like being dropped as low as I am right now, even less. So, we are going to attack. 17 to hit.
I do believe that hits. Yeah, it hits.
Cool. I'm going to add a Radiant Flash to that.
Okay.
For a total of 12 damage.
Very nice. Angry, not looking too good. You kind of take both hands on the whip, and as you extend them out, let's see who there is within you. Snow, you just barely see, because you have Tam's back to you. You watch as he extends the whip between his 2 hands. Just as he does it, you see this quick flash of light go down all of the braids on his whip before he brings it around and cracks down on this goblin. And there is just a quick burst of this light that comes from the crack as the goblin is left with this huge, almost what looks like a great axe cleave down through the shoulder, clavicle into the sternum, and it just falls on top of the giant rat and then slowly kind of like rolls off it onto the ground and then into the waterway.
Before he falls into the water, I'm going to lean forward and snatch him by his armor to kind of keep him from falling all the way in.
Okay.
And rather brusquely and frustratedly, I am going to lean on the giant rat as I rifle through both goblins' pockets.
Okay.
Pulling anything worth getting off of these two.
Roll an investigation check.
Yarp.
Combat has ended. Seems that the only sounds left are just the sound of
Mm.
25.
bit of
25. I find
rats.
all the
Damn, bro.
things.
Nice roll. You find.
Thanks.
Let me get to my notes here. Wow. There you are. On the what you imagine be kind of the goblin who thought he was in charge, he has a scimitar that seems to be in decent condition, and kind of, you could call it a javelin in the fact that it's a throwable thing that's not quite a spear, but it's really just like a mundane
Sharpened, hardened stick.
Yeah. Any armor that's on him has been pretty much rendered useless or just unusable by anybody larger than this creature.
That is totally fine.
For the goblin, you find another scimitar. It has a short bow. And let's see here. Let me get to my dice roller. And 14 arrows.
Cool. I'm going to pass the arrows to Cathalia. As you can see, multiple puncture wounds from rat bites and a couple of good slashes. I'm going to kind of look at everybody with a half a grimace on my face as I say, I think I need to sit down for a few minutes.
I second
Probably
that.
good.
And I am going to, after that point, I am going to shove the giant rat and the two goblins off of the ledge so I can sit down without being crowded by corpses.
Okay, easy to do. You
Kinda
just kind of
Put
push
my
them
head
off.
in my hands. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to kind of sit down and put my head in my hands and kind of let that adrenaline start to come down. Because the last time I got this close to dying, I didn't get back up on my own.
Okay. Tamriel, you see him kind of clear some space out for himself to sit. And then you just kind of, I imagine you do like that wall sit and then that slow slide to ground. What are the rest of you doing?
That sounds about right.
Does everybody want to take a short rest?
I'm okay with that.
I
Yeah,
will
it sounds
proceed
like-
to use hit die.
Okay. All of you
Snow is gonna burn one as well.
take a short rest. Go ahead and use your hit
Nice.
dice to heal up you want to. Any short rest abilities that come back, make sure you reset those.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm
Nice.
going to do one more just to be safe, and that gave me exactly what I needed.
Very nice.
Why can't I get these in combat?
Nice hit dice rolls, everybody. Very nice. As all of you take a minute to about an hour to just breathe, rest, tend to your wounds. Is there anything you want to accomplish during this short rest, or do you just want to move on afterwards? In this
I am
dark,
going to
dingy sewer way.
after kind of patching my wounds and stuff like that, cleaning everything out. Gonna jot down a few things that we've seen so far down here, kind of sketch on anything else we've seen or added, make a note about permanent glyphs of controlling water, and I'm gonna let my hair down for a minute, shake it out, and then put my hair right back up.
Okay.
How long is your hair?
Just below my shoulders.
Totally let me braid it sometime.
We will see.
At that exchange, Kelvin's gonna shoot Tamriel a mean look.
I'm just gonna kind of glance at him, roll my eyes, and just lean back against the wall like I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy to explain how I'm still not hitting on your sister, man. That is going to be the greatest shirt ever. It's just mean green elf look with like the fingers pointing at eyes and then pointing outward. It's going to be a fantastic t-shirt. I cannot wait until we have our own merch.
One day.
Well, it's funny because even when it's like she's doing stuff, you're still getting the brunt of it.
Of course I am, because it's your sister.
She can't do anything wrong.
Exactly. Because that's not completely and utterly screwed up. But hey, we're not going
No.
to there. So we reach the end of our hour.
You reach the end of your hour. Everybody's healed up and ready. And you are ready to move on to the next length of this underground sewer clearing. I need
Indeed.
everyone to give me survival checks.
Good.
See,
the
just
hell?
can't do
Nice,
combat.
Nice.
19!
Just can't do combat tonight.
I do better in combat than I do. Oh.
Oh.
I didn't even see the roll, and I'm just like, oh,
I'm still trying to find the rat that Snow chased off.
Yeah. I was just like,
Why'd you kill him?
that is the second one, by the way, that I've attacked, not killed, and it ran off.
It ran off.
That's great.
Yeah, lots of them are just like, we just want to leave, and everyone just like, kill all the rats. No, they're just... Why?
'Cause target practice.
Because rats spread disease. They bite people. As we're kind of leading
All right.
onward,
I
keeping an
will-
eye on, making sure nobody wanders off down sideways looking for rats.
Two successes. I'm gonna roll a d20. Actually, I'm gonna use my fun little table here. Someone roll a d20.
Oh god, I got it.
God,
Are you sure you don't want me to?
This isn't a poison sack. Ah, I should have let you do it.
3.
That's a 3. That's a poison sack if I ever saw one.
Okay. As you all have taken your hour down here to rest and recuperate, and you begin to push on using the map as your guide, you, after about another 30-45 minutes of careful navigation, making sure you don't go down a wrong way, you begin to push into what you believe to be the sewerways that are closest to the exit point that your other contact was going to potentially lead you all through, should it have been cleared in the first place.
Wait, I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
As you all have kind of moved through this area using your map as guidance, and because Snow's fantastic roll once again pulling you through, you do manage to not go down any wrong ways, and you feel confident that you are in the sewer ways that are extremely close to the street exit point that would lead you to where the empty house that was going to be robbed to be, or you're very close. So you feel like you're almost at the end of making sure the sewer area that's used by the underguard is clear. As you begin getting closer to this, you do all begin to notice that there is a little heavier bit of webbing that seems to be taking over kind of the areas above you and slightly down the walls, almost coming to the floor at some points, but mostly it is not too much on the groundway or the waterway, but mostly up and over. And you actually look up and you see a couple of the giant rats that have been caught and just basically chewed on by something.
And what's keeping them up in the air again? I'm sorry?
Webbing.
Okay. Do we see any noticeable deterioration or burning or, like, melting on these bodies? Or is it like teeth marks, fangs, claws chewing?
Make a medicine or nature check.
I'll go nature, thank you very much.
Okay, nature.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's a 6. I guess not. I guess I can't tell.
As you're looking at it, you can see some, obviously, like, where it's been attacked, but you can't quite ascertain the nature of it.
Uh-huh.
With that, you can pretty much just tell it's been maimed. And then has been affixed to this point by webbing.
Great. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to pull you guys over.
Noah's like very carefully picking her way through this webbing, trying to not touch any of it. She doesn't want it on her fur.
Okay. So you're
I mean,
kind of
she's
sticking
covered,
a little closer
but
to the waterway. Not in it, obviously, but closer to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you guys come up to this point, you can see straight ahead of you, off to what would be the party's left as you're traveling in a southward direction here. You do see, looks to be some kind of open way to the left, and then also to a little further down on the right, you can see an open way. And as you just look past where this junction is here, you can see the webbing seems to get a little more intense on the walls and the ceiling above you, and also it begins to kind of randomly go over the waterway. What do you all do?
I'd say step by step, just kind of make my way.
Okay.
Careful not to step too far into anything. I'm going to use one of those scimitars that I picked up and kind of use that to try and cut down some of this webbing.
Okay, easy enough to do. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not like it's a butter knife scimitar. It has sharpness to it. It's, decent
Yeah.
made. So you can just kind of cut yourself a bit of a path.
Is it sticky all the way through? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I would say if you swung hard enough, like on your first swing, you kind of go a little quicker, and then not too much hangs onto the blade. But the second one, you do go a little slower to see, and it does seem if you don't really crank into it, it does seem to latch onto the metal of the weapon, just from speed of the cut.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, as much as I don't want to do this, whip is stashed on my hip.
Okay.
Scimitar in main hand, spear in offhand. So as I'm cutting down lengths of stuff that might get in our way or tangle us up,
Okay.
I'm going to cut it down with the scimitar and use the spear, not the bladed end of the spear, but the blunt end at the blunt end of the shaft,
Yeah.
to pick it up and clear it and kind of drape it through the water until it releases, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that, trying to clear kind of a decent path for Snow and I to walk. Also, if we have to backtrack quickly, we're not going to get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Snow would probably be mostly behind him for that, so I'd say she'd probably be up here right now,
All right.
while she's focusing on trying to not fall in the water and not get caught in webs.
Okay. I will say the farther along you get, it becomes a little bit more of a chore to accomplish this, as it is becoming more into the line of difficult terrain, just from the intensity of the webbing around here.
Okay.
Like, your first couple squares, you'll be okay, but if you want to continue to make yourself a clear path, it's going to take time.
I'm looking around real quick. Is there anything else that would maybe be flammable or would deal a lot of damage to us if I were to, say, light the webbing on fire?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Great. Never
Seems
mind.
clear. You're looking around like, yeah, I
Seems
could just burn this away. It'd be real easy.
I'm going to turn around and look at Snow and be like, I'm sorry, I think this is about as far as I can clear it without it becoming too much to deal with.
Does it seem like it's less dense on the other side of the channel from where we are?
As you're
Like,
looking,
on this wall?
Yeah, it seems to be a little less dense, but you notice that as it does get further down, eventually it catches up with the density of the other side.
Okay. So it's not gonna be much further until it's all gonna
No.
be a fight. She would like to burn the crap out of it, but she has no spells left.
You would have Cinder.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Cinder, looking at her box right now, her stat box.
Well, she does that. Kelvin, Cathalia, what are you two doing?
Apparently having a sneeze attack.
Sneeze attack? Got it.
Yeah.
Roll for allergies.
Yes.
I hate allergies so much.
Same, and it's really bad this time of year.
It is.
Question, real quick.
Yeah.
Since this is a wildfire spirit, and it is immune to fire itself, would it be apt to say that Cinder is just made of fire? I'm not quite sure on that
I'm
front.
going to pull it up real quick. Game rules. Druid. Wildfire.
It doesn't say, so I don't think so. It can just wield fire.
I would say because it doesn't have like an aura or if something's within 5 feet of this, it takes fire damage consistently.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that it's more about being a physical representation of your wildfire spirit and less about actually burning something. It will still
That's what I
obviously deal
figured.
damage on impact, and you can use your flame seed to drop things out. But as far as just having Cinder just like walk a path to be set ablaze, doesn't seem to be
how it works.
What they were going for with this.
All right. So, Cathalia, what were you gonna do? My bad.
Probably push past my brother a little bit.
Okay.
Oh,
At least I didn't push you in the water.
please don't.
Or whatever that is.
God.
Just because I'm like super weary of everything in these sewers, I'm just gonna have my bow ready.
Okay.
Because I'm paranoid now.
That's fine. You bow out, arrow kind of not pulled back tight, but just a little snug on the string.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, I'll probably come up here to where I can see down that hallway thing. I'm just not sure exactly how far I can see. I don't remember.
You can see 60 feet. So you look down that way and you can't quite see the end of it. You see to about here-ish. And then your dark vision just cuts off.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. Kelvin?
I will take a 5. I'll look over at Snow. Are we killing any more rats? And then take a 5-foot step forward. Kind of look around.
Okay.
Not sure yet.
And then I'll just whisper up to Tam. What are we doing now?
We're trying to continue on to where we need to be done. Once we clear these out, we can go back to Shady and move on. I'm just trying to make sure. This much webbing means that there's a lot of spiders. Or very big spiders. Or lots of very big spiders. Which is probably, based off of our luck, what we're dealing with. I am trying to clear at least some of the way in case we have to run, which is a viable option right now, to make sure we don't get caught in these webs as we're trying to flee, which is probably a relatively popular tactic of giant spiders that are jerks.
I don't doubt your analysis of the situation. As I look around, I don't think we're clearing the webbing.
Yeah, we're not. I kind of just like drop the spear. Yeah, I kind of give up on
Defeated.
that.
Kong, kong, kong. Fuck this.
Yeah, pretty much.
And-
Like, I've just thrown the spear away, and I'd rather just use the scimitar.
Okay.
I'll keep the scimitar because the scimitar has wounded me, so I shall keep it as needed.
Okay.
Snow is going to take 15 feet and just kind of go in between the siblings.
Okay.
From that vantage point, can she see this tile?
Hit it again. Yeah.
Okay, this might be really good or really, really bad.
Okay.
She's not sure. but this webbing is going to be annoying, and she wants to deal with it. So she will burn a single wild shape.
Okay.
She's going to drop Cinder in this square because she knows that it will not touch Cathalia or Tam. And that is an action to summon. I mean, not that we are technically in combat or anything, but she is going to have Cinder, if you'll allow it, send her flame seed 60 feet down that tunnel to like a point of the webbing as far as it'll go.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's attacking the webbing.
Yeah. So you watch, say, Cathalia, Snow. Let's say at this point, everybody probably will move up a little bit to look down as this happens. Everyone give me a perception check.
Cinder, full health.
Come on.
You said perception?
Yes. Nice.
I'd say at this point, I probably also stashed the scimitar or my whip just to be ready again.
Nice. All of you are able to keep track of this flame seed as this bead of light and flame is hurled down this hallway, and for a moment you do get color and actual vision down here as it just down there, and it seems to. How far can that be sent? 60
It's
feet?
got a 60-foot. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
If it can make it that far.
Yeah, that makes it to about there. Hang on, let me right around that area.
Okay.
And you watch
And
as
it's just gonna start
hits
burning
the
it.
webbing and a little bit burns away. Like, does it catch things on fire, or it just does fire damage?
It just does fire damage.
Okay. So you're just gonna start hucking flame seeds down there.
Double checking just to be sure. Yeah, it's just fire damage.
Okay.
We don't see anything down there though, right?
No,
Like nothing as it travels?
no, you just see more webbing. Yeah, like you see like clumps of things, but with those high rolls, I would say they just look like
Food.
giant rat food, pretty much. Anywhere between like a giant rat to a goblin.
Okay.
To us
Not yet.
in the
Getting there.
future. Oh, I forgot I didn't multi-class in the divination wizard. My bad. That would be terrible. A divination wizard that only sees like his death in the future.
And that's it.
That's all he sees.
So that's Trelawney from Harry Potter, right?
Yeah, something like that. Neither can live while the other survives or something.
God.
Well, I mean, that's that prophecy, but
Yeah.
all Trelawney sees is death.
She's not seeing anything down there, and she didn't see anything moving as Cinder sent that down there, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then she would just say, probably best to keep moving forward, unless something shows itself.
Yeah.
Well, if
And-
something shows itself, it's a little late.
Indeed. We did say that. She sheds dim light for 5 feet, so she would just be like a little pinpoint of light
Correct.
in the
Yeah,
darkness
I was totally
there.
fine with that. That's to me logically, even though it is, it's a magical creature. That just makes sense.
He's gonna leave Cinder there for the moment until the party continues forward. If the party continues forward.
Okay.
I am going to take a step back and then do like a running jump thing to here if possible from here.
Where
Like
do you
just
wanna
trying
go
to do like a good hop
across the
across
way?
to right here.
Go
Yep,
ahead.
and not touching that gnarly ass water.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Everybody give me 1 second real quick while I check some things.
Okay.
It's always what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. You activated my trap card.
Kelvin,
Yes.
does an 18 hit your armor class?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
16.
Okay. Kelvin, as you're kind of looking with your dark vision focused on Cinder, and you watch Tamriel kind of he takes that leap, and you feel this incredibly painful sensation pierce through your back, and you take 12 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
As you feel yourself, you let out this painful grunt.
Oh, it's a blood curdling scream. Is
Yeah, you
I
let
am
out a loud, blood-curdling scream, and all of you look as this large spider has lifted Kelvin up as it has bit into him and then drops him back down to his feet.
Would this count as something showing up and me shooting it?
I would say you did have your bow out, so I would give
Yeah.
you, and then if really just you, I'd give you. I'd say you use your reaction to make that shot.
Okay.
But after that, we will roll initiative.
15 to hit.
23, I didn't see that. Okay.
That hits.
Sweet. I also added my Dreadful Strike on there because I totally forgot that I was a Fey Wanderer and that's a thing.
Oh. So 10 points of damage.
Yes.
Very nice. All right. Everyone roll initiative.
No!
Yeah, I'm also kind of
I don't wanna.
21 and a 23 did not see these things. Not see
Yeah.
this thing. Good
I
night.
seriously, I clicked my token and it's like, no, you didn't.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, at least
Love
it's
to
only
go
on
dead
initiative.
ass last. Yeah, no, no kidding. Well, being first doesn't last forever.
Come on, Kelvin. What do you got?
Sorry, I was running something upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're good.
Inexcusable.
It's food.
It is food.
Oh, nice. Excusable.
I mean, you should see the size of these garlic knots. Oh my gosh.
I can imagine. Kelvin, you're up first. You manage to look over your back and you see this large spider with these crazy, like abstract angular marks through its entire body is just almost starting to loom over you.
All right. Yeah. So this is how that's gonna work. I am going to using my action to disengage
Okay.
and run away. But how far can I go before I get into difficult terrain?
I would say right where Tam is, anything after him would be enough to be difficult terrain. Like there's webbing up to him, but I would say that's like the threshold point south of there is difficult terrain.
There. That's 30 then.
All right.
And then I'm going to, as I run, I'm going to throw my hand back and cast. Yeah, we're gonna throw a. Let's see.
Throw a.
I'm looking quickly. We're gonna throw a spiritual weapon, since it's my bonus action.
Okay. Do you need me to drag one out for it, or you got it?
No, I'll need one.
Okay.
That one again.
Same one?
Yeah.
Fancy maze.
Control by Kelvin. Save settings. Alright, there you go.
And I'll drop it where I used to be, and does a 23 hit
A 23 definitely hits.
for 6 force damage.
Very nice. I also need to make sure. I also need to put in Cathalia's 10. Nicely done. And you return?
And my free action is I'm gonna cry a little bit.
Okay, it's free action to cry.
Yeah,
Cathalia.
I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Cathalia, you watch as your brother runs past, looking pretty hurt as he was dropped out of this spider's mandibles and just darts past you.
It's been a minute. Hunter's Mark is an action or
Bonus action.
cool.
It's
I'm
a
gonna use my
bonus
bonus
action to
action.
cast, and then it's a bonus action to move once that target dies.
Gotcha. Okay, well I cast Hunter's Mark on the big spider.
What color
And
is
then
your
I'm
Hunter's
gonna
mark? You got red, blue, green, brown, purple, and pink.
I'm gonna go pink because it's
I
obnoxious.
knew you were gonna go pink.
And then I'm gonna shoot him again because
Okay.
now I'm pissed.
So you cast Hunter's Mark. Snow, you watch as Cathalia kind of focuses her attention on this spider. You see the entirety of the spider almost glaze over with these runes of magic in pinkish color before they fade back down.
22, boss.
Definitely hits.
10 total.
Damn, girl.
Does that include your Hunter's Mark?
Yes, I believe so.
It does.
Nope.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It does.
If you-
It's
Yeah.
she rolled a
Hover-
3 and a 2.
Got it.
If you hover over the map, it'll pop up.
Oh,
For-
nice.
Hover over psychic damage, it'll show it for you.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna step back. Wait. I can move still, right?
You can move, yes.
Yes.
No further than Kelvin, if you
10
want.
feet. Boom.
Okay.
End of my turn.
Okay. It's my turn.
Noah's over here like, guys, guys.
I should have just like grabbed you with me, but
Kelvin, you see
No.
coming around
Aw,
the
man.
corner another large creature. And it
Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
comes up
Oh
and
my
around the
God.
corner and is going to make an attack on you.
oh no.
Actually, no, it won't do that because it wants dinner. It's going to
Oh,
stay
no.
here and it's going to web you.
Oh no.
What do you need?
I don't need anything from you. 17 hits.
Yeah.
You are entangled in thick webbing as the spider shoots it out at you, and then you are restrained.
Okay.
Oh no.
Restrained is not terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Right now.
Prone,
it is.
grappled is not terrible.
Snow, your turn.
Restrained is you still able to use your force your spiritual weapon at least.
Yeah.
True. Snow, it's your turn.
Okay. Question for Kelvin: how high is your spiritual weapon off the ground?
It only comes into physical form when it's hitting, so you can walk through it.
Cool.
Yes, no, you've seen it twice now. So as you look at it, you saw it swing, and at that moment of impact, it seems to materialize, and then when it's just hovering there, you can see through it.
It's like
becomes
ethereal
translucent.
almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. Ethereal.
Okay.
So you can occupy the same space as it. It's just fine.
This is not a position that she wants to be in. One more question for clarification.
Sure.
Just because I'm putting notes in for Cinder as we do this to figure out all of the nuances. Would you count Cinder as an ally in terms of advantage or gaining advantage? Again, it's not specific, so it doesn't
Right.
say it.
You know what? I'll say, since it does have a consumption cost of a wild shape, which is pretty big, I thought it'd be an ally for advantage. I'll
Cool.
let you flank with it. Or somebody else flank with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Cinder is actually like smack in the middle of these two spiders, which is wonderful. So. But there are 3 of you down there, and there is a spider coming down at me, so I think she's gonna go for that one.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
So, what she's going to. Well. It is a large creature, though. Can she. 15, 20, 25. Yeah, she can. She has 30 feet. She would like to actually get behind this spider, even though it's not technically on the map. If you'll allow that.
How much move does she have?
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't think you have enough to get there. Because how I'm looking at it, it's be 5, 10, 15.
No. Not Cinder. Snow.
Oh, I'm
Snow is
sorry.
getting behind
I was
it.
looking at Cinder still. Absolutely, yeah. It's just a continuation of the sewer. I just, for space wise, I did not put here.
Yeah, so she would like to
allow
go
you stand
there. And then Snow will have Cinder take 25 feet because Cinder's movement is separate from her own.
To move. Okay, got it.
And Cinder will come up front just under the spiritual weapon.
Got it.
So, since Cinder is already summoned, that doesn't cost anything.
Right.
So, it is bonus action to command.
Mm-hmm.
So she will bonus action command Flame Seed on the spider.
Okay.
And
A 10 does not hit.
pretty sure that misses. And then she herself will cast Primal Savagery on herself and attack the spider.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, that would be with fucking advantage. Not that I
Would.
need it.
Not that you need. That is fantastic.
I will roll Cinder again real quick, if you don't mind.
Well, with Cinder, it's a ranged attack, correct?
Oh,
so it
yeah.
would be a straight roll for Cinder.
Yep.
So Cinder rolled straight to get there.
You are correct. My bad. I don't think I beat a natural 20, so I don't need to worry about that one. I cannot possibly roll any higher. So that is 1d10 acid damage. And that's it. So roll 2 damage. It's gonna be a long one, guys.
No, because
Well-
how I do the crits, it starts at your max possible dice.
Oh, that's right. You do
Then
things.
Dice on top.
So
So
12.
That's
12.
12.
12. Start at 10, so 12. Nicely
Which
done.
is not bad.
It's looking hurt.
Yeah, that's not bad. Snow is still over there, like, guys.
Yeah, you get behind it. And you kind of rear your claw back, and the murder mittens come out once again, extending 3, 4, 5, 6 inches longer than normal, empowered by druidic nature. And you just take this hard swipe right on this creature, digging into its hide, tearing through it. And it reels out in pain, but still standing. Very angry.
I'm gonna write down in my notes for the crit so I remember it, hopefully. And that is her turn.
Okay.
That is everything she can do.
Okay. It is now the creature's turn. It will vanish.
No.
It disappears from your sight. You watch as it just gone.
Okay. She's just gonna kind of like yell back at the guys. Teleporting spiders, help!
I'm gonna rack my brain and see if I can remember spiders specifically that did this.
Roll a history check.
Can I just roll how many times bear has been dropped?
Nope. It does not exist in this world. You don't quite remember it.
Of course not.
So did it like just poof, like actually teleport, or did it go up?
It vanished from sight. It did not move
Like-
up, down, left, or right. It just
It is gone.
Okay.
Tamriel, it's your turn.
Of course it is. I am.
I will say, interesting point here. Go ahead. I'm looking something up though.
All right. I'm gonna go for the threat I can still see because honestly, the other one's disappeared. I'm gonna yell out to Snow. If it comes back, tell me.
Okay.
And I am going to clap back with an 18 on my whip.
Willed hit. Roll damage.
11 damage.
Very nice.
Bonus action, I'll do it again with a 9's probably not going to
It
hit.
does not hit. Your first whip finds a pretty good weak point in it. And as you come back around, you just misjudge a little bit, and that same little crevice you had found the first time, you just to the left of it, and you just strike its hide.
Gotcha.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Top of initiative. Kelvin, it's your turn. You are restrained in webbing.
That I am. Well, first I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Since my hands are on my sides anyways.
What are the components of your wounds?
Verbal Somatic.
Mm,
I mean, technically, Cure Wounds is just a touch spell, but
yeah, you're fine.
So I regain 12 hit points.
Nice roll. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
max
Well done.
healing for you.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
I needed it too. I had 5 left.
Ye gads.
Okay. And now I'm a little upset. So what I'm going to do is I am going to burn 2 sorcery points. And I'm going to quicken a spell to become a bonus action.
Okay.
And I am going to cast...
Cure wounds again.
No. Toll the Dead on this spider that is hurt.
Okay.
Awesome.
I need a wisdom saving throw of DC 14.
From a great big ol' spider.
Fail.
5 necrotic.
Okay.
Not bad.
Got it. Anything else?
I can't do anything else.
All right. Cathalia, your turn.
I can't really move.
So I would see that the one would just disappear, so I'd probably turn and hit the other one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
No hunter's mark because he's not there. There we go.
15. Ooh, 15 hits.
Yes! Okay.
6 points of damage.
Yes.
pretty
Yeah.
diceful.
And I'm going to step about 5 feet back.
Okay.
I'm like right in the middle of everything, which is probably not good, but I think that's it for me.
All right. It's the giant spider's turn.
Does it have to get a turn?
Yes, it does. It will turn towards its meal, move in, make a bite attack against it. Ooh, that's nasty. Uh, 20 to hit, Kelvin.
Yeah.
Need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
18.
Nice. You take half damage. You take 9 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
As this creature sinks its fangs into you and actually begins to draw his body in closer, and you see it begin to move backwards, Kelvin in tow.
As you see Kelvin in these webs fall slack.
Oh no.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It drags him with it. No, sorry, it would only get half that far
Yeah.
because it's dragging him. So it makes it to there. And if it's turn... Snow, your turn.
Oof. That would be risky. 15 feet. So that wouldn't really get it too far. Actually, we might be able to do this. Sorry, doing mental math real quick.
It's okay.
So, Snow has to stay within 30 feet of Cinder. So, again, kind of being a bit fucky with rules, if you'll allow it. She and Cinder are both gonna move forward until Cinder is able to get up to the spider. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Because she can't share the space with Cathalia.
Right.
And then she would like to command Cinder to use fiery teleportation to teleport another 15 feet. Which would put it behind the spider.
Okay.
Nice.
Try and keep it from retreating any further.
Okay, gotcha.
Command is an bonus action?
Yes.
Yes. So, since she's not going to move any further, she cannot see this. Well, she can see the spider, but she's afraid of hitting Kelvin, so I think that will be her turn.
Okay.
She is out of magic. No, wait. Yep. That would hit Cathalia and Tam. Nope, because it's only 5 feet. Never mind. We're good. I see what you're saying, Kelvin. Please have that spider make a dexterity save.
Gotcha.
And it will hit Kelvin if I do that.
Okay.
That's one death save.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. I've already done it, so
It's
I'll just
okay.
go through with it.
Hey, learning is half the ice knife. I mean, battle.
Magic is hard.
Oh my, that was cold. Wow.
I learned the hard way with Ice Knife, and then I got scrapped.
Wow.
So DC 13.
Makes it.
Okay, so it doesn't take any damage. But Kelvin does. Sorry, bud.
It happens. Now you know.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way around that. Cool. That is her turn.
Okay.
Does that mean, though, that at least the webbings on my corpse are burnt off?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Oof.
I mean, yeah, it can't fucking miss you, so it's gonna do something to that web.
Yeah.
That's not as bad as it could have been, though.
No, not at all. Tamriel. So 19 hit you?
19?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me a
Oh, it's
Constitution
back.
saving throw.
The other fucking spider's back.
14?
You succeed. Take half damage.
Oh, yay.
You take 8 points of piercing damage and
Oh my God.
7 points of poison damage as this spider just apparates back into space. Its fangs already bearing down on you. You don't have a chance to even react as you just hear the and it bites into you. But it is your turn.
Oh, yay. I'm gonna attack the thing that's biting the living daylights out of me.
That'll hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, for 11.
11 points of slashing damage. Nice.
How is this thing looking?
Well, I mean, that kind of depends, really.
On.
Describe it to me.
Okay. I am going to use the handle of the whip to pry this thing's fangs out of my chest.
Okay.
I'm going to step back. I'm going to snap once, twice, 3 times, and hitting in different sections, all at the crick of like where its head meets the rest of its body,
Okay.
its thorax,
Okay.
as I essentially just like spread this slash. Like, I'm going to create pretty much a gaping wound along its thorax, and I am just going to step forward and grab this thing by, like, the hair on its head, and I'm just going to yank its head off of its thorax.
Okay. So you take your whip and you are just... It's this odd mixture of rage and just focused lethality. And Cathalia and Snow, you watch as what to others would be unbridled rage. You looking at the strikes he's making, especially Cathalia, being your background as a guide and a hunter. And I would say Snow as well. You've kind of seen how to take down larger creatures. You see each whip crack is just hitting a very particular point. Crack, 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 crack. Before his hand reaches in where the rage finally takes over, and he just grabs a big old handful and just pulls it off. The creature defeated.
I take a deep, settling breath. I turn around, knowing this thing does not understand a word I'm about to say, and calmly look at it. You're next. As I stride forward, 1, 2, 3, actually 2. So, no, never mind. It's not going to work. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Because I can't use my bonus action against it because it's a separate creature, so...
Cathalia, your turn.
I would like to use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to the other spider.
Okay.
Pretty please. And then since that one's dead, here I can jump over the water, right? We established all that?
Yeah,
Or-
there's no DC check for a 5-foot jump. It's free.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here and then I'm going to shoot the spider.
Okay, we'll hit.
Cause now I'm pissed.
Okay. 17
Again.
hits.
So sweet. That is 8.
8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. As this creature has its brother, your brother, in its mandibles, and you can see they're coming open to take another bite. In that instance, you can feel your heartbeat. You pull your bow up. Your final shot for this creature. Where does it go?
Right through its mouth. Like, if its mouth is opening, it just goes straight through.
It opens up 2 huge mandibles coming out, and you see the inside of its mouth. This just open orifice of just consumption and death begins to open and then come down your brother. Right as you see those muscles fully tense, You sink your arrow in. Thud. It falls. Your brother in tow. His body hits the floor.
Okay.
For the moment, things seem clear. What does everybody do?
So that other spider is dead?
Perfect.
Snow is immediately gonna run to Kelvin and
Okay.
rummage through his pockets for any potions of healing he might have.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Um,
am
Thalia's gonna be like right there too. Like just
same.
spider out of the way.
Okay.
As we surround him with advantage. Do you want me to do it? I'm pretty good at digging through people's pockets.
Yeah, you're better than I am. I'll say that much.
Digging through people's pockets.
24. 24 to rifle the corpse's pockets.
Kelvin, do you
You-
have any potions in your inventory?
No, you find a scroll case, a trophy from an animal, a couple daggers, some rope. No potions.
Going to- Oh god.
Okay.
Does anybody know
I
how
have
to
a potion of
stabilize
healing.
people? Use it.
I just looked. Yeah, I'm totally gonna use that.
Okay.
I knew one of us had it. I thought he had it on him.
I
I
completely
couldn't remember
forgot.
who had it. I couldn't
Until I
remember who
looked.
had it. I knew someone had it.
Okay. You take the potion of healing. You just pour it down his throat.
Whatever works to bring him back.
I'm gonna lean
I am
forward.
I am
I'm gonna get
hardcore
under-
panicking right now.
I'm gonna get underneath him and kind of tilt him so that it'll kind of let gravity do more work,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
And kind of hold his head to where it's not gonna keep. It's gonna kind of keep him from drowning. It's also gonna let gravity do its thing to make sure it all goes down.
Okay. So, Cathalia, as you take the potion and pour it in your brother's throat, Tamriel helping kind of keep him at like a bit of an angle so it kind of goes down naturally. You pull the bottle back. And there's a pause. And you look at Tamriel. Your brother takes grasp.
I do like the sobbing, like hug tackle thing.
That was 2 successes and 2 fails.
Oh my god.
Now, I will say there is one thing about my character that you didn't know. If I would have failed one, what was the fail number you rolled?
4.
Okay, so I do have an ability that would still work, even if I'm dying, because it's a saving throw. So I can roll 2d4 and add it to the number.
What is this from?
How many times can you do that?
Once per short rest.
What is this a part of?
This is a part of being a divine soul sorcerer.
Okay, I'll look into it just so I can make sure I keep that in my head. Thank you. But after those
What
moments
am I
pass- Yeah, roll your healing for the potion of healing.
Yeah, Cathalia. Roll the 2d4 plus 2.
Alright, cool.
You administered it. You get to roll it.
6.
So 6
You have
points.
6 hit points.
As my eyes wake up, are we dead? I definitely feel dead.
Nope. No one's dying except for these fucking spiders. And then, you know, the tackle glomp hug thing.
Okay. You tackle your brother into a hug.
Who's already on the ground.
Who's already on the ground.
I'm gonna kind of still hold him up and kind of tap him and say, "Welcome back, buddy." Cathalia, you may want to let him breathe before we realize we don't have another healing potion.
This is true. And I sit back a little.
All right. Well, I think there's going to be a good point to end tonight's session. Well done, everybody.
Holy God.
Y'all did great. Y'all did fantastic, actually.
I am out of spells. I cannot heal
I can.
anything.
I have one hit die left.
It was down to the wire there. It was. It was a great session.
I just
Oh
want to
my
see if
God.
that 4. Dude, can you do me one favor?
What, roll 2d4?
Can you roll one more d20?
Just to see if it would have.
Yeah.
8.
Oh
So
my God.
But I get to roll 2d4, which guarantees a 10, which
Yeah.
brings me back to 1, which brings me back to stable.
You would have been stable, yeah.
Yeah, that it's called favored by the gods.
Favored
So
by the gods. I'll make sure I keep that in mind the next time I drop you. I mean, I'll make sure to know more about your characters.
yeah.
Oh.
I forgot to actually click Hunter's
Sorry,
Mark
so
earlier, so I'm clicking that now.
Oh, okay.
It didn't pop up in chat. That's okay.
That's all right. But yeah,
Ugh.
great session, y'all. Fantastic.
I
How you guys feeling?
thought Cathalia was about to have like a face turn going on.
Nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Got
Noah's
I
in
mean,
full blown panic now.
I was gonna say DM only knows what we're gonna come across before we finish this up. Like, this has been some serious resource production issues here.
No, you guys...
Well, not production so much as just we've used them.
Yeah. But you guys did well. I mean, I threw these encounters at you just to kind of help myself gauge how y'all do. And you work well as a team together, and it did great. So, I'm excited. See what comes next week.
I'm just glad that I can
See?
take the hits for you guys who have better AC than me.
What's yours?
Right now, actually 15, so it's not that
Oh.
bad.
Well,
You
it's
and
the
I
same
are
as
even.
mine. Yeah.
Same.
That's with the mage armor that I cast 2 episodes ago, though.
True.
Oof.
Yeah.
So if this is what's going to happen, if we go like 3 or 4 sessions without combat, I don't want this. Because this has been
I do.
3 separate encounters in one go.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
3?
this is awesome.
4? I don't even remember now.
3.
And we're
it
not
depends
done
if
yet.
It depends if you want to count the street levels in encounter, because there was some tense moments on the street level sneaking around.
Oh my
That was
God.
awesome.
I
That
don't
was
want to have
pretty
to
intense.
fight guards. Like,
Well, I mean, who knows what you're going to fight when a thunder wave went off and it makes a 300-foot radius sound.
Yep. That
were
was
those
really.
Lynx fighters, or were they something else?
One was. One was a face
God.
fighter. Yes.
Oy vey.
So the spider that teleports, can that like teleport with a creature with it?
You don't know.
Don't know.
I'm asking out of game.
That would be what you would call the ever-loving rule of Dungeon Master's discretion.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
So that's that.
Because realistically, it also depends on when a person stops being a person and becomes an object.
Yep.
Usually about the time they fall down.
Usually about 3 death saves.
So I was gonna say usually about 3 failures in. At this level, it's 3 failures in.
Well, I think it's about time we wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we go, just want to give everybody a quick reminder that as we grow as a community, as a stream, when we hit 100 followers, we're going to be doing a follower-only giveaway of the 5th edition hardback Player's Handbook Guide. It will be signed by everyone at the table, and myself included. So if you've enjoyed our lovely story and hanging out with this fantastic group of nerds, tell your friends. Let everybody know. Tell them to come check it out and give it a follow. And they'll also have a chance to win. And everybody wins then. But until next Wednesday, everybody please be safe, have fun, and, don't be afraid to be creative. And we'll see you next Wednesday.